But it's a pleasure to be here. It's an exciting day. It was a great day yesterday. I really thoroughly enjoyed the announcements yesterday, getting to visit with Congressman Rogers and his staff and the governor and others, and all talking about aerospace and the importance of aerospace to Kentucky. We had a lot of great announcements. We had a very nice reception at the president's house. I got to hear the president sing. I could have done without that. No, I'm just kidding. He actually was quite good. It was a surprise. But it really was a very nice and exciting evening. So what I want to do now is to prepare you for the day. Unfortunately, Congressman Rogers is ill this morning. He was actually not feeling well last night. We could all tell he was very hoarse, but he was a trooper and kind of stuck with us through the evening. But he's not here today. But Adam Rice and his staff is here, and I'll introduce him in just a second. But I just want to say one thing about the congressman. I've actually known the congressman for many years, not well, but one of the things I've really admired about Congressman Rogers, most recently, in addition to all of the great work that he's done, is really learning how when President Andrews and Van Malverse and others began to talk to him about Morehead State, about aerospace, the potential of growing the space industry here, that he embraced the vision. You know, he didn't back away from it. He was a little skeptical, as all of us are when we first started thinking about it. But instead of remaining at a distance, he really embraced it and began to say, well, why not? You know, I understand the vision. I know we've got the capability, the creativity, and why can't we do these things in Morehead? And I think that's one of the things that really has impressed me about him and Rocky Atkins and others who have really embraced this vision about creating a vibrant 21st century industry here in Kentucky and in Morehead. So I hope he's feeling better, but again, we're going to be ably represented by Adam Rice. I met Adam last night and talked to him at the reception for a while. I had a good conversation. He's a field representative in Prestonsburg. So with that, let me introduce Adam.
Good morning. It's a great day here in Morehead, isn't it? I was here yesterday, had a lot of things going on yesterday, a lot of announcements, and then coming back here this morning for the Idea Festival here. This festival, it just kind of has that kind of a feel that belongs in California's Silicon Valley. We're here today in Eastern Kentucky building a foundation, as Congressman Rogers likes to refer to as Kentucky's Silicon Holler. In order to build that foundation, one of the things that we have to do is you have to stay ahead of the curve. And it's kind of funny, on my drive here this morning, thinking about what Jonathan Gay did in retrospect to me yesterday. I was sitting outside of the SOAR exec board meeting. I had to take a call. When that ended, Jonathan came around and he said, well, so I guess you're speaking for Congressman Rogers tomorrow. I kind of looked puzzled and said, well, if that's what Congressman wants and our director wants, then sure. And a few minutes later, our director came out, and sure enough, I was speaking. So Jonathan demonstrated just being ahead of the curve and ahead of the game yesterday. It was, like I said, just kind of funny to think about. And then yesterday with the announcements, I had the opportunity, I was actually standing over here in the corner during the announcement. I was able to look out into the crowd and got to see all the people in the area, the community that came out for the announcement. But you also had different elected officials, not just here from Morehead. The mayor was here from Olive Hill. You had the judge from Elliott County, the judge from Lawrence County, the judge from Morgan County. You had different state legislators. John Short was here. Senator Robin Webb was here at some point yesterday. Jill York was here. And of course, Rocky was here. And Mayor Jim Tom Trent and Judge Blevins was also here. So it's that collaboration that we got to see yesterday. That is a great point to point out here in Morehead, the ability to work together. And that's kind of one of the things that the governor and the congressman have started with 2 years ago with the announcement of the SOAR initiative, shaping our Appalachian region. They started this because they believe this is the very type of innovation that we're capable of across the region to diversify our economy and explore the out-of-the-box opportunities. These out-of-the-box opportunities are already taking place right here in Morehead. They want to build upon the work you're already accomplishing in the aerospace industry. Thanks in large part to the people in this room Kentucky is now number 3 in the nation for aerospace exports. It outnumbers exports for cars, car parts, and burden combined. Last year, we reached $7.8 billion, that's billion with a D, in aerospace exports. Since 2002, the number of people employed in the private aerospace aviation products manufacturing industry in Kentucky has increased by 63%, with 100% increase in new aerospace companies. In fact, Highlands Diversified in London, Kentucky, is now one of the largest producers of satellite receivers in America. In Somerset, Summit Aviation assembles aerostructured products for U.S. military and commercial unmanned helicopters and fixed-wing aircrafts. Eastern Kentucky now has 4 top-notch aerospace academic programs. Eastern Kentucky's University Professionals Pilots Program, Morehead State's Space Science Center, Somerset Community College's Aviation Maintenance Tech Program, and Ashland Community and Technical College's 2-year program in space science in partnership with Morehead State University. Thanks to this foundation, students can now learn how to fly and repair airplanes. They can learn how to build satellites. They can learn how to track satellites and pull data from them. They can learn about unmanned aerial vehicles, also known as drones, and they can learn the fundamentals of space science. Our students never have to leave Eastern Kentucky in order to achieve and attain this specialized education. Thanks to the leadership at Morehead State University, the University of Kentucky, and the Kentucky Science and Technology Corporation, we are revolutionizing satellite technology right here in Morehead. Now again, this is all about building on what you all are already doing. One of the ways to do that is with broadband. The SOAR organization will soon be breaking ground on Kentucky's Super Highway, bringing high-speed, high-capacity broadband across Eastern Kentucky. It could be a major boost to the high-tech work that you are already developing. If we diligently plan our work, it will transform the way we do business right here in Eastern Kentucky. Congressman Rogers asked me to invite you to the next SOAR Strategy Summit taking place on May the 11th in Pikeville. Here we will work with leaders across Eastern Kentucky in order to plan the path forward for our region. You can register online at soar-ky.org. Again, we invite you out there as we need your ingenuity, your ambition, and your talents in order to help us design a future that reaches beyond our expectations. You have already started and proven a foundation with that. For it's thanks to you, Kentucky is now one of the global leaders in aerospace technology. And there is so much more to explore for our future. Congressman Rogers supports your work, and we are happy to help when needed. I thank you.